All right, folks, once again, let's talk grappling. Yeah, always seem to want to talk grappling on this channel, not necessarily MMA. It doesn't have to do with the fact that I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but it has to do with the fact that there's some epic grappling stuff going on. CJI and ADCC has been getting all the talk lately, and I feel like who's number one, 24, is flying completely under the radar. I put out a post on my Instagram, my personal Instagram, about who's number one, 24, which goes down live on FloGrappling Thursday, June 20th, which is next Thursday. And this card is as top-notch as they come, possibly other than the main event, which is very interesting because Gordon Ryan is indeed in the main event. So let's have a look. Who's number 124 goes down? Gordon Ryan versus Josh Saunders. Now, if we look at Gordon Ryan's BJJ heroes, which you can't see all of his opponents because I'm covering them up, but if you look, win, dating all the way back to who the heck knows when, because the guy has not lost anything in quite a hell of a long time. He hasn't competed professionally since 2023 when he beat Patrick Claudio by armbar. And that was at who's number 120. So now he's coming back to who's number 124 against Josh Saunders from Australia. And if we look at Josh Saunders' Instagram page, you'll see the guy is very active. And he's posted about his match against Gordon Ryan. He won ADCC Open or Trials possibly there. I'm not completely sure what that is. But he also is going to be at the plus 99 kilogram weight class for ADCC. But this guy does not have a BJJ Heroes page, I don't think. I tried to find it. I could not. But he does have a smooth comp page. 27 years old, brown belt from Australia. And he has 112 wins, 90 of which come by submission, which is a very, very impressive record. And this is his ADCC Sydney Open, 1 gold, all of his matches won by submission. Again, very impressive. No gi. And I'm not going to go through it, but the list goes on and on. He's impressive, but is it the matchup we thought Gordon Ryan was going to have in his return? I mean, I guess the last time we saw him return, he competed against Philip Rowe from the UFC prior to, amping things up a little bit with his stomach issues. But this could be an interesting matchup. And as I said, we have seen Gordon Ryan compete against the best of the best. We've never seen him against Josh Saunders. So this could be interesting. Main event, who's number 124? But as I said, I put a post out or a story out on my Instagram saying, is this the best matchup on the card? And I'll get to that matchup in a little bit. But one message that I got back was this whole event is a main event because it's stacked. Match after match after match of impressive matchups. So if I go over here and I have a look at the next matchup on here, Pato versus Andre for the featherweight championship. Like, my goodness, this one is going to, if you blink in this match, you may miss a transition because these guys are absolute fireworks. And this one is going to be bam, 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 bam. It's going to be very fast paced. So do not blink during this matchup. Jacob Couch versus Jonatas Gracie. This one was a late replacement. Amazing matchup. Jacob Couch, Jonatas Gracie. This one, both these guys, submission hunters. This one's for the middleweight championship. Another championship on the line. And wow, excited about this one. Victor Hugo versus Zaruski. I believe this one was a late replacement as well in the heavyweight division. Let's see how Victor Hugo does. I see a comment there that says, why not Ryan versus Victor Hugo? They're definitely at similar level than their opponents. Who the heck knows? We know Victor Hugo is going to CJI, and I highly doubt Gordon Ryan is. So we won't see that one play out at ADCC or CJI, but we see this matchup between Hugo and Zaruski at who's number 124. This one's my favorite matchup. Tynan Dopra versus J-Rod. In the middleweight division, Tynan Dopra starting to make the transition into no-gi grappling, still obviously doing the gi and competing with the best of the black belt division, but he's trying to prove himself in the no-gi rankings. And against Jay Rodriguez, this matchup is going to be amazing. Tynan is one of the most technical grapplers on the scene, and J-Rod just brings explosiveness to the mats whenever he gets it. Even in the training room, we see him, blast through guys, and his wrestling for jiu-jitsu is very impressive as well. This is my favorite matchup on the entire card. Other people have said, not this one. This one's going to be fun as well, women's flyweight. But let's jump over that one. And other people think that this one is going to be the matchup to watch. Dorsey versus Joseph Chen. Wow. Again, Joseph Chen, obviously, he's making the move to CJI as well. I saw in Alex Wendling's live chat today, she said that there should be a drinking game for every time someone says CGI and not CJI. Well, I just did it there, so we take a little shot. But this is the matchup of all matchups, in someone else's opinion. I think this matchup could be the second best on the card. Going to be very technical because, Joseph is a technician when it comes to grappling. He likes to pass the guard and move in top positions, sort of camping out and all those other kind of little small and tiny details to his game. He's very technical, very bright, very young in the sport still, but sky's the limit for this kid, and we'll see what he does here at Who's Number 124. And another one. I know someone else posted that this matchup was great as well, and I've seen a lot of people post that this one is better than Ethan's original matchup. Ethan was supposed to compete against someone else, and now he's taking on Corbe, and I believe he's from Greg Sauter's gym. And this one, interesting matchup as well. Wow, I don't even know what to say about it, but to kick off the night, Who's Number 124 with this match, you can't really complain. So like my buddy Matthew Sargent said, this whole card is a main event, and I'm saying other than this matchup right here. But it's nice to see Gordon Ryan back. It'll be nice to see how he does under the Who's Number 1 banner and against Josh Saunders. You guys, that does it. I mean, I don't have much else to say because, holy crap, it's a hell of a card. And I'm not talking CJI. I'm not talking ADCC. I'm talking Who's Number 1. Flo gets a lot of crap, but this is one of the best cards they've put together this year, if not in the last year overall, because it's stacked from the very first card, from the very first match until the main event. It's going to be highly watched, especially with it being Gordon Ryan's comeback. So you guys let me know in that comment section below which matchup you're looking forward to most. I myself am looking forward to the Tynan Dopra versus J-Rod match. But I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys are looking forward to other matchups out there. That does it for me with another video. Make sure you check out Slappy's, the best vodka soda in town. I'm going to go pick myself up some of that next week. And make sure you click that like button, click the subscribe button, click that notification bell. Really helps the algorithm, as I always say. Maybe we will connect with some of those other BJJ and grappling folks out there. Hit that sort of algorithm for the grappling scene. Make sure you keep it locked.